Yo, Michael T. Porter here. Yo, Michael T. Porter here. Welcome to the 250 Gemstones Culture channel. This is a channel that represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. I got another bomb episode for y'all, but before I begin, hit that like button, subscribe button, and share button. Pass me around. Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. And y'all know how I feel about my chizzing. If you guys like to support the channel, Cash App, $ Michael US. Also, check out my Spotify podcast. Link is in the description. Y'all stay and watch the whole video. We need to talk. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Who? What a beautiful Sunday. What a beautiful Sunday it is. Let me show y'all some love. Y'all be sure to tell somebody about this channel. Hold on. Let me show y'all some love first. What's the world without love? I like nation and family. I don't know. I like to call y'all family too. Y'all support me. Give y'all some hearts. Where's that heart? Where's that smiley face? Don't forget to spread the word about the 250 Gemstones channel, baby. We are doing great. Numbers are going up. I appreciate all y'all for every view, for every comment, for every like. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to keep bringing y'all this fire content. Don't forget to check out my other channel when you're done watching this one. Michael T. Porter Music. That's my other channel. Michael T. Porter Music. And my third channel, Michael T. Porter Skits and Stories. Nothing but acting over there. Nothing but me telling the most intriguing stories, acting out, vocalizing all this great content. So once again, tell somebody about this channel, 250 Gemstones Culture. Y'all check out my second channel, Michael T. Porter Music. I'll be uploading my music. I got one of my singles out now, Michael T. Porter, To Be Great. Y'all check that out. Video is out now off the 250 Gemstones. I'm sorry, the Origin of 250 Gemstones CD off that album is one of the singles off that album. Y'all go check out that second channel. And Michael T. Porter, Skits and Stories. Nothing but stories, nothing but skits, nothing but short films, nothing but long films. Oh, we don't get to them long films. We don't get to the movies, baby. We are going to get there. I love directing. I love videography. I love talking to y'all. I love writing. So let's get down to it. Oh, and the membership. I want to get these memberships up. Every day I'm getting better with this thing. I'm starting to post when I go live so y'all can see me. I'm getting more organized, y'all. Let's loosen up. All this business, but I gotta take care of business. Still working on the website. I'm gonna redo that. It's always easier the second time. The first time is always the hardest because you don't know what you're doing. You just don't know what you're doing until you actually get in there. I got a story of two of the sorriest mothers. I'm gonna cover two stories today, y'all. So y'all just bear with me. Hold on, I saved it. But how y'all doing though? Always organized, always ready. Hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all staying safe out there. Let's dive into this thing because it's time to get dirty. It's time. 250 Gemstones Culture. This is a culture of greatness. Every day, we striving for excellence and greatness. Yeah, baby. We are in the building. Let's go. This is according to people.com. If you guys like to check out the article, 1-month-old baby dead after mom allegedly put her down for a nap in an oven mistakenly. The baby was pronounced dead at the scene of the crime. Article written by Bailey Richards. A mother has been charged with a felony after she allegedly put her 1-month-old baby down for a nap in an oven, causing her death, authorities said. The woman, identified as Kansas City, Missouri resident Maria Thomas, put her newborn baby daughter in an oven earlier this week, Jackson County prosecutor Gene Peters Baker announced in a Saturday press release. According to this release, police found the child on Friday after responding to a 911 call that reported a non breathing infant. Upon their arrival, officers discovered the baby with apparent burns. Authorities were told that Thomas was putting the child down for a nap and accidentally placed the child in the oven instead of the crib. The Kansas City Fire Department, which also responded to the scene of the alleged crime, declared the baby deceased at the scene. A criminal complaint states that the 1 month old was found in the living room lying in a car seat just inside of the front door and had sustained apparent thermal injuries on various parts of her body. She was clothed in a bodysuit over a diaper. The clothing appeared to have melted onto the diaper and it was very dirty, possibly burned on the backside, according to the complaint. A baby blanket with significant burn marks was also found on the property and collected by police. This is horrible. Before police were contacted, they said in their complaint the baby's grandfather returned home and could smell smoke in the home. He later found the baby deceased in her crib. Poor little miracle. Thomas then allegedly said that she accidentally put her in the oven. Let me see. Thomas now faces a Class A felony of endangering the welfare of a child in the first degree. Death of a child, according to the prosecutor, if found guilty, she will receive she will receive a minimum sentence of 10 years and a maximum of life. It is not immediately clear if Thomas has retained an attorney to comment on her behalf. This mother, well, she's not even the mother. This individual is probably one of the worst to ever take a breath in human history. She's probably the worst. I'm gonna say she's probably, because there's a story behind this when she's just as bad. There's a story behind this when she's just as bad. This woman, when I first saw this story, I was thinking to myself, maybe she's on drugs. Maybe she's on fentanyl. Maybe she's on crack cocaine. Maybe she's on something to where it just alters her reality. I'm not big on drugs. I don't do hard drugs. I barely sip wine. I keep my body clean, huh? But this woman is filthy. She's filthy in the spirit. She's filthy in the mind. She's filthy emotionally. She's filthy physically. This woman put her 1 month old baby, little miracle, in an oven, and she's trying to tell us that it was a crib. My second thing is, the first thought, drugs. Second thought, she has head issues. Something going on with her thinking process. And third, she tried to get rid of this baby. She deliberately tried to take the life of this little baby. Not much detail on this mom. She looks crazy as hell. She looks deranged. There's a lot of demons out here. As you get around more people, it's a love hate thing. The more, not love hate, but the more you love, you do your best to love people and try to understand people, the more they disappoint you. The more you try to love people, the more they disappoint you. The higher you set the expectations for people, the more they disappoint you. I don't know what was in her mind. And she didn't even call the police. That's what's fishy. It was a dumb excuse. She thought the oven was a crib. The oven's hot, a crib is not. an oven. How cruel is this woman? I don't care what kind of drug. I grew up in neighborhoods with people on all kinds of stuff, and yes, their reality is altered. But a baby in the oven, I've never heard this before. A little miracle in the oven. Little miracle didn't even have a chance. I'll be looking at these stories like sometimes when I cover these stories, it's just like unbelievable. I really that's why I have to go in and do my research. Like, is this really happening? Is somebody making this up? No. And then when I go do further research, they actually have criminal. Uh, they're actually criminals. Their reports up, their mugshots. Like, wow, this woman really did this. Like this man really did this. Like the little miracle didn't even have a chance, especially with a sorry ass mom like this one. I mean, this mother is just absolute trash. She is. This woman is trash. La Basuda. Shout out to all my Hispanics. She's garbage. I know I done things, doing things that's probably no, it is not pleasing to the Lord, but I have never put a miracle in the oven. Defenseless. The little miracle relies on the mom and parents for everything. And where the hell is the daddy? Is that why she tried to get rid of the miracle? Because she's all alone? Did the stress of being a single mother get to her? There's so much more to these stories. There's so much more to these stories. And I'm looking at all these other stories of white people cutting up around here. White folks are losing their minds. There are so many murders in the white community, black community, blacks, whites, and Latinos. Asians getting in. America has been turned upside down. America has been turned upside down. Mm. Excuse me, y'all. I'm working hard. America has been turned upside down, case after case. And this is why I say a little side note. How is it that the blacks are only shown on the news? See, all these news stories. Now, this is a black woman. Yeah, I don't discriminate. I don't just try to paint white folks as evil. I don't just try to paint black folks. Oh, I'm Uncle Tom. I hate my people. No, no, no. Everybody gets the business over here. Everybody getting the business over here. But what I'm saying is, white folks. Look at all the stories I've done. Look how many. Most of the white crimes are white collar crimes and family crimes. Like they be taking their wives out. They be killing their kids. I mean, deleting their little miracles. Got to clean up my. I'm trying to get money, so I'm trying to get paid out there. I can't be just saying any old thing on here. I'm hard to handle. I'm out of bounds. I push the line, but you can't push too much. But there's stories after story after story of Caucasians committing murder, but the prisons are still all black, black and Latinos, minority. Make it make sense. And there's more white folks than any other race when you compare them. When you compare whites to blacks, when you compare whites to Latinos, there's even with the invasion of illegals, even with the invasion, there's still more white folks. So how is it that white folks committing violent crimes and they're not getting locked up? Look at all these stories. I'm on just on people.com, story after story. Texas Tyler was smothered to death by mom's boyfriend. He white. Mom accused of killing mom to be because she wanted a baby now, charged and fetus death. Both of these women are white. The other story I covered where the best friend took in her best friend's kid. This woman had head issues, and the court took her kids and gave it to her best friend. And she grew with so much jealousy and hatred towards her best friend. She stabbed her best friend to death because her best friend went out her way to provide shelter, food, and a loving home to her children until she got her mind together. white. Whoo! America's cutting up. American cutting. We're gonna. Oh, I'm gonna get in America's ass. Don't believe. I love America. This is all I know. I have to love her. I have to love America. Unfortunately, I mean, she pisses me off a whole bunch. America pisses me off a whole bunch, but I gotta love her. That's all. I mean, what we talking about? It's home. I got another story of another sorry mom. I'm not here to bash them because I'm about to get on the fellas too. I got a whole bunch of episodes for the fellas, but this is these probably the worst mothers. Ooh, this mess right here. This is a crazy world we living in, y'all. It's crazy out here. There's also people.com. Ohio toddler dies after mom allegedly leaves child home alone for 10 days to go on vacation. She left her child alone for 10 days to fend for herself. Ooh, these stories be burning me up. Just sorry. Why have a child? Let's get into this before I turn up. Crystal Condelario. Crystal Condelario, 31, allegedly left her 16-month-old daughter home alone for 10 days. Article written by Nicole Acosta. An Ohio mother faces charges in connection with the death of her 16-month-old daughter who died after she was allegedly left at home alone for 10 days while the mom went on vacation. Crystal Condelario, 31, of Cleveland, was arrested on June 18th and charged with murder. Online court records, they state. On June 16, Condelario found her daughter Jalen unresponsive at their home on West 97th Street, Cleveland, police said in an affidavit cited by WKYC, WEWS, and NBC News. Ooh. She allegedly told investigators she had left the 16-month-old at home all alone and unattended while she traveled to Michigan and Puerto Rico, the affidavit states. When she returned, she allegedly found her daughter to be extremely dehydrated, according to the affidavit. Authorities allege that Jalen's playpen was filled with soiled blankets and a bottom liner saturated with urine and feces. Poor little miracle. Emergency responders pronounced the little girl deceased at the scene and said that no signs of trauma were observed, according to a press release from the Cleveland Police Department. Oh, this woman pissed me off. An investigation by the Cuyahoga County, did I pronounce that right? That's an Indian name. CuyahogA, Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner's Office revealed that the child had been left alone and unattended for approximately 10 days and had subsequently died. Following the news of the death, neighbors who spoke with WKYC said that they had previously taken care of the girl in which Candelario had asked them to watch her instead of allegedly leaving her home alone. Jalen really didn't deserve what happened to her. No, she didn't. It's a little miracle. She was amazing and really adorable, and I miss her a lot, a 13-year-old neighbor told the outlet. According to the WEWS TV, Candelario had worked at Citizens Academy Glenville, an elementary school in Cleveland, since November 2022. In light of her arrest, the school released a statement to the outlet announcing that Candelario had been terminated from her position as a building substitute. Candelario is being held in Cuyahoga County Jail on a $1 million bond, online court records show. It wasn't immediately clear if Candelario had entered a plea or retained an attorney to comment on her behalf. And going back to the Caucasians cutting up, and the Caucasian community is cutting up, because I want to show you this. There's another story. All these stories, so many. Idaho man, he's white, charged with killing four neighbors, says he lost it after wife and daughter saw one naked. What? Well, it says he lost it after wife and daughter saw one naked. I mean, that's a story. Might have to cover that story too because this is some crazy stuff. Another white folks are cutting up just as much as blacks, but they ain't. They're not being filled in the penitentiary. But we'll get to that in a little bit. This mother went on vacation, and and I know she went on vacation with a man. If you need time away from your children, they still need life goes on. They still need care. They still need love. They still need supervision. They still need guidance. They still need protection. Why didn't you just give it to your mom? Not it. Why didn't you just give the little baby to your mom? Why didn't you just give the little baby to a relative? They said the neighbors, they grew fond of the little baby. Why didn't you give it to a neighbor? Better yet, how about you stay your little raggedy ass home and take care of your damn kid? Take care of your damn kid. I just don't understand. I just don't understand the mindset. And she did it on purpose. Poor little baby, little miracle searching for food, little miracle searching for somebody to pick her up. I know the little baby was traumatized in regard or spiritually, probably spiritually, emotionally traumatized. All the crying, the baby's pulling on itself, it's itchy. The baby, it's just horrible. What a way to go. 16 months, 16-month old babe. She needs her ass whooped, my personal opinion. One mother leaves her baby in the oven, leaves her little miracle in the oven. The other one leaves her little miracle unattended for 10 days while she goes on vacation to do God knows what, probably sucking somebody off who don't even like her, who don't want to even be with her, but she gonna find a way to abandon her child and go suck somebody off on vacation. These two women need to be thrown under the jail, in my personal opinion, because there's no excuse for that. If you don't want to be a mother, you sorry broads out there, just give your children up to a family that's going to take care of them, or give them up to a family member and let the state pay your family member for taking care of your baby. And once you give your baby up, you make that decision. Don't be coming back 10 years later talking about I want my baby back. No. You were unfit then, and your ass is probably unfit now. I'm sick of the bullshit. Little Miracles don't even get a chance. Little Miracles, she didn't. They little babies never got a chance to go to elementary school, graduate junior high, go to high school, go to college, get a taste of the real world, have a husband, become a little nurse or a doctor, whatever they want to be in life. Because they raggedy mamas ain't worth a damn. Their raggedy mothers are not worth a damn. And it's so heartbreaking because the little ones shouldn't have to suffer because their parents ain't shit. I'm so sick of good people suffering because people ain't doing their goddamn job. These sorry politicians. We suffer because they don't do their damn jobs. Little miracles suffer. When I say miracles, that's in reference to little babies. Because I believe all babies, when it's all of us are miracles, but especially little miracles because they were able to develop in the mother's stomach health. You know, they had a healthy birth, a safe birth, and they're able to get a taste and they're able to breathe God's air. These little miracles, just watch the little things just grow, go through all their changes in life. These mothers don't think like that. They're not really worried about their children. It's obvious. Look at them. Piece of trash. These women are trash. Now, only God knows why these women did it. What would be the motive for putting your own flesh and blood in the oven? What would be the motive for leaving your 16-month-old baby by itself for 10 days? What would be the motive? Only them and God knows. But one thing we know, 250 gemstones culture, they trash. We know that. These mothers are these mothers are probably the worst. Not everybody was meant to have children. I don't know what can we put in place to see if people even fit. And I'm dying to know, where is the father in this equation? In both of these equations, where is the fathers? She needs a behind when they go behind the wall. While those hardcore criminals, they need their behinds whooped. They need their behinds whooped. The little ones didn't deserve that. Time and time again, I cover these stories just to let you guys know, so we can be aware of what's going on. And in order to be great, you got to be aware of the climate. You have to be aware this is a dark world we live in. This is a dark, satanic world we live in. At the same time, we have the opportunity and the will and the intelligence and the strength of God to make it so beautiful. And that's what greatness come in. We fight so hard to fight uh to create a world that's beautiful. We fight for a world where people can thrive spiritually and in other aspects of life, emotionally, mentally, physically. Get your health together. Get your mind together. Fight against these dark forces. Fight against the forces that you're dealing with. And don't let those dark forces take over your body, take over your mind, take over your life. See, we ain't gonna be playing these type of games over here. We know what's out there. It's a lot of bad, and there's some good too. But we always got to fight for the good, and to appreciate the good, to appreciate triumph, to appreciate all the wonderful things that life does have. We have to take into consideration the evil that's out there. These women was just evil. They're defenseless. It's not like they left they 15-year-old or they 21 grown children. They weren't grown. That my heart goes out to children because they're everything goes through the parents, the way what they eat, how they're dressed. It's like, man, these parents suck. I don't have any kids. Oh, we don't know what it means to be a parent. Yeah, I do actually. I do. I kind of do. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna leave my baby in the oven. I'm not gonna leave my child alone, my baby, let alone my baby alone for 10 days while I go out to Vegas and go gamble. That's what I'm not gonna do. I know being a good parent is being there for your child. I know being a good parent is putting your child first. I know the meaning of being a parent is you're continuing your bloodline, so you have to make sure that your bloodline survives. I kind of know what I'm talking about. I kind of know. I kind of know a lot what I'm talking about. Nurturing, guidance, teaching them little babies something. These mothers suck. Absolute trash. Drugs, like I said, it has to be drugs. It has to have been drugs. She got head problems, or she did it on purpose, or maybe all three. It could be all three. The other one that left her 16-month-old while she go on vacation. I'm like, this vacation was so important that you would leave your child. I mean, it must have been good. We all know it's an eggplant involved. We all know it's an eggplant involved. The eggplant was that good. You're gonna leave your child alone for 10 days. You dumb broad. What you think was gonna happen? What do you think was gonna happen? Y'all flood my comments. 250 gemstones family, 250 gemstones nation. I like to, they both got a ring to it. And I'll probably have to pick one day, keep it simple. But y'all let me know. I am dying to know what y'all think about these two sorry mothers. One, leaves her 1-month-old in the oven and claims she thought the oven was a baby crib. The little miracle is no longer with us. And the other little miracle is no longer with us because the mother went on vacation for 10 days and left her alone to fend for herself. Absolute trash. Y'all let me know. Y'all talk to me. Y'all talk to me. What's really going on? 250, capital G. I'm gone.